As we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Let's toss it over to the sideline for news on MP's groundbreaking season.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's been shooting lights out all year long. He's now made the second most triples ever in a season. And, you best believe it, no shot is out of his range. Guys?
Well, he is a real flamethrower. Thanks. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kyrie Irving is out there with MP. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Najee Marshall. And it's Flagg in at the small forward. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
No coverage that time.
MP for three.
MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for Dallas. Murray outside. Bay wide open, and he fired. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Now, here's MP. Irving passes to MP. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
3 points.
MP's got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Bay. From the arc. And again, no good by New Orleans. And here is Marshall.
2 minutes.
MP outside. 6 to shoot. In the corner, Irving with it. A 3-ball. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. Pelicans trail by 8. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Murray.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. New Orleans making some changes here. Yves Missi, he's checked in for Bay. And Poole subbed in for Herbert Jones. Checked in for New Orleans. Jones comes in for DeJounte Murray. And then for Dallas, Anthony Davis is checked in for Thompson. Walker comes in for D'Angelo Russell. And Irving subbed in for Williams. On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Anthony Davis. Kyrie Irving is out there with MP. Then there's Washington. And it's Gafford in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Walker. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Irving finds Walker. Outside, Davis. Connects from three-point range. Davis has got his second bucket tonight.
And over the course of his career, Davis has become a much better shooter.
TB, no question, Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers played really superb basketball. He picked up 54 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc. As usual, he was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Poole kicks to Bay. Jones with the screen on Davis. Here's Bay. Again, the Pelicans score.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Walker is screen on Poole. Offensive rebound. Outside, Davis. Off target with his three. Pelicans trail by 16. Pass to Poole. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for New Orleans. And Dallas also making a switch. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Here's Murray. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Count that one. Murray's got 6.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving kicks to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Irving against Murray. Bay with a screen on Irving for 3. Murray, no good on that one. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello, everybody. Let's start out with a look at the recently announced Players of the Week. For the West, MP.
MP obviously deserves this. Impacts the game in so many ways. You can't overstate his importance to the team, Shaq.
That's right, MP. Put him on your back and roll, baby, roll.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well, for the Dallas Mavericks.
It starts with their rebounding. They're controlling the glass. That gives you those extra possessions.
Yeah, they're doing the dirty work, plain and simple.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Dallas leading by 17. Trey Murphy is out there with Murray. Then it's Jones. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Queen in at the center. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bey. Mavericks with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
bit of a streaky outside shooter, but it's always a good sign when that shot is falling for Murray.
And back in the day, guys like Bird and Magic competed for championships as rookies. But Doris, we haven't seen that in a while.
Kev, you have to remember, Larry Bird was drafted in unique circumstances. He was drafted a full year before he left college. And for both Larry and Magic, they joined talented veteran teams. That would be like the Celtics or Warriors drafting Wemby. It would be the exact same story.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back over to you.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Mavericks leading by 21. Irving finds MP. No good with the triple. And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think, we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
Now, here's MP. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Offline from the top of the key.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Murray dishes to Jones. Inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Pools checked in for Trey Murphy. Then for the Mavericks, P.J. Washington comes in for Marshall. It's Thompson in for Flag. That's a two-pointer from Walker. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. MP's got 14 points. Here's Poole, 7 points in the game. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. There's Walker with the three, and the three ball is good. 17 points in the game.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Poole against Walker. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Irving looking for an opening from outside the arc, and MP gets it to go on the assist by Irving. MP's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Mavs. There's 48 seconds left in the third. And so Poole will bring it up for the Pelicans. A rebound by Washington.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Now here's Murray. 9 points in the game so far. Poole against MP. Outside for Murray. Good on the triple.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
And here's MP for 3. Pelicans pull it in. Fires from way outside. MP has been leading the charge for Dallas. His production has been flowing as he's... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right?
Good substitution here for New Orleans. Queens checked in. Bay comes in for Eve Meesey. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Poole. And Murray subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Dallas also making some changes. Max Christie, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Walker subbed in for Thompson. Bay passes to Queen. Wide open look here for Murray. Buries it from three-point range. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. MP out there with Russell. And it's Christie in at the 3, the small forward. Shoots the 3. That one, no good.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Pass to Washington. Back to MP. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 23 points.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Murray outside. .136 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nice D from Russell.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
To end the run, and Trey Murphy hits from deep.
You saw Murray drew the defense in, then had the vision to spot his teammate who was wide open for that triple.
Russell kicks to Walker. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
23 seconds left in the game. Deflects the pass and stolen by Russell. Now MP. To the left side wing. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. A good win tonight for your squad, MP. How would you rate your performance?
I mean, it was okay. We won. That's the big thing. But I want to bring more of a consistent energy to the glass.
Not to question you, MP, but you didn't exactly have a bad night rebounding the basketball.
Yeah, I know. But I want an elite night rebounding the basketball. No reason I can't go for double digits every time out. That's the goal, and that's what I'm capable of. So that's what I'm striving for.
Understood. Thanks, MP.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce.